What is up, YouTube? We're back. It's your boy. I'm gonna jump into this profile right here. Love all the comments from the last video. Let's go ahead and jump into what I'm gonna be running for this up and coming exhibition, match, festival, whatever you call it. Yosenjus are coming to play. So obviously we gotta start off with triple, comma one. Obviously, he's going to be one of the boss guys. He's going to bounce. You control another Yosenju, you're able to bounce an opponent's monster to hand, which we're going to talk about how he can synergize with some other cards in here. You got Kama 2. He's just kind of there to get the extra summon, get the extra normal summon going. He's more used with the other guys. He can also attack directly, which is kind of nice. So if the board is too big, and all I need to do is hit him with quick 800, I believe. You can attack directly, but it is half, so 900. There you go, easy. Comma 3, he is your searcher. So anytime a Yosenju does damage, he's able to search a card from the deck. So that's going to be super useful. Then you got obviously your pendulum scale. This one allows you to protect your Yosenju monsters just in case they get destroyed by battle. Is it also by card effect? Yes, even by card effect. And you already know people are going to be running Torrential Tribute. It's probably the easiest by far broke rare card in here. As far as back row is concerned, I mean, you got the bottomless. We're running the bottomless too. But the TT is probably going to be the most relevant one. Next, round off, you got your Kaloots here. When he's normal summoned, he can boost up his attack or any Yosenju monster you control by 1,000. So if it's himself, he can get to 2,000. If it's any of your other boys, they can get up to 26, 28, and 25. Really good. And for the other guy, 27. And then if it's in hand, you can discard actually during the damage step to boost by 1,000, just in case you don't get the summon off because your monster gets its effect negated, and or somehow it still stayed on the field previous turn because its effect was negated, and then you still can protect them with a hand trap technically. Next, you got Sabo, my boy Sabo. He can search your pendulum scales. So he is, I'm considering one of, just because, I mean, the scale is good, the protective piece is good, but it's not really the sole heartbeat of what's going on here. So he could be dropped to 1 and to play another Kaloot. So we'll see how the format goes. We'll see how everything is turning out, especially with back row, and see what other people play. Then you got Azuna. He is your basically miscellaneous source. You drop him from hand, and your opponent can't activate anything to your Yosenju's normal or special summon, which is huge because all of these are normal summons, and you don't want those to get negated, or stops all that. So he's good. And then if he's summoned while you control another Yosenju card, you can draw a card. So he's also going to be another +1 every turn, hoping, and a good opening starter card just to get another draw on +1. So he's at 3 for sure. Then you got your 2 Kaijus. So you could bump this to 3, but I'll probably run it at 2 first just to see, because with 3, most likely getting your opening hand, which is good. 2 is you want to see it every now and then, because I don't expect too many problematic monsters that are going to, like, everyone's going to summon this unaffected by this, and this. So Kaiju say no to that, but we'll see if that's the case. Many more of those, we'll get more of those in here. Dimensional Fissure, really good. I don't know if I want 3 of them, but 2 for sure. We'll see how the format rolls out. If there's more, Graveyard reliant decks, then we'll run 3 of those easily. Mystic Space Typhoon is just, we want to get our normal summons off, and we just don't want to deal with any back row, because monsters are no deal or no problem with this deck. You just bounce them with comma 1, so you have nothing to worry about there. We're running 1 workshop. I mean, worship is gonna kind of be there if, like, you're running low on resources and you got 3 Yosenjus. You just attacked. You're able to search. You have no back row. You search this. This allows you to draw 2 cards. So it's kind of just it's kind of for the grind game. Just one of. You don't really want to see it. You want to search it whenever you need it. And you have no back row. So that's going to be a really good card. Just to kind of search. We got Ring of Destruction at 2. That potentially can go to 3. Torrential Tribute for sure at 3. Bottomless could also drop to 2, but right now at 3. Compulse at 2, and the reason not at 3 is because we already run a Sword Sting, which is basically a 2 Compulse. If you have 2 Yosenjus, you can bounce 2. So kind of running 4 Compulses in a way. And then Lost Wind. Lost Wind is going to be good just to kind of keep regenerating pluses, because maybe even run this one at 3 and drop a bottomless. We'll see how the format, like I said, how the format rolls out. If we're getting more monsters special summon from the extra deck every duel, then I'm going to definitely run 3 Lost Wind. That's just going to help just kind of recur Lost Wind. It negates the monster's effect when it's set. Negates the monster's effect, and it halves their original attack, and it's not even to the end phase, it's like permanent, so huge plus there. And then while it's engraved, you can basically reset it if they special summon from the extra deck. So huge. It's definitely helping this in the grind game for sure. But we'll see if it doesn't even get to the grind game and the deck just constantly keeps overpowering other decks. We'll see to run something else, or if I need to get rid of more back row, we'll probably consider that. But and Kaiju. So this is kind of the skeleton we got going on right now. So we'll see where we go with this. For the extra deck, you really don't want to use your Cinder monsters to extra deck. Honestly, the only ones that were really worth playing is like a Cowboy, which you can't run him. He's a super, and then Chidori. Lightning Chidori is broken for wind monsters. So he's also a super ultra. Not sure, but those are like the 2 that you really would have wanted to use just to get more game. Just like got a Cowboy for game because they can attack. And if you have a Cowboy, it's kind of game. But just some players that I'll probably play just because, why not? Just in case you need them. So we got Pearl Knight, we got Black Ship of Corn. This is good if you needed to do 1,000 damage to your opponent and wanted to play a little defensively. Him to blow up all your opponent's cards if they got too many cards and you're outnumbered. Then this to negate monster effects during battle phase. This one's going to be, I could see being useful, especially if anything you're playing with hand traps or graveyard effects or effects that happen in general whenever sent to the grave. It's going to be huge. You can target one monster your opponent controls. This is kind of just filling in space here. It also helps with just dropping a monster attack and getting over it. This one I can see being number 82, Heartland Draco, is going to definitely be very useful because if they set up a board, you already did damage, now you only got to do 2,000 left. You just overlay for her and attack directly, get easy 2,000 poke in, call it game. Rhapsody, just to banish 2 from the grave. Nice 2 DD Crows. Diamond Crab if you need to stall. Cowboy if you need to attack twice with 19 and you can go for damage, but you need 19. He's good for that. Honestly, I never knew this card existed until I pulled it in a pack earlier in this game, and this card is awesome. Basically allows you to remove from play until the end phase opponent's monster, which sometimes it's all you need is that one turn, and it removes it from play. Huge if cards says it can be destroyed and what have you. Then it attacks, and whenever it does damage, it increases its attack by 300. So easily goes from 24 to 27 in one turn. Uh, Next, we got a few links. The link's just the same. You really don't want to use your monsters to go into your extra deck. They revolve around each other and make them their engine run themselves. So you don't want to really go into any of these links, but they're mentionable. I'm not really gonna jump into them because they were just kind of like decent. Like I said, decent. So we'll see. Um, I wonder if you can do Necro Valley. Because Necro Valley would be. Alright. On. Alright. No Necro Valley. I'm spelling that wrong. Anyways, maybe that's a field card you can potentially want to run as Necro Valley. You play. I don't think you could play Terraforming. Maybe if Necro Valley was, you can play that as a field card. Kind of up in the air. Another thing you could run for your back row are the Paleozoics. They would also give you an extra edge. If I did run the Paleozoics, I would get rid of the double sword swing because you have to control no monsters for that. You just don't want to get caught up with Paleozoics in your grave coming back. And now this card is unvaluable. So if you did run the Paleozoics, I would run the MST one, the Book of Moon one, and the Banish one. Probably run 3 of those with more traps just to kind of they could be more monsters to help you link away. If that were the case, I'd probably run maybe 1 or 2 more links in the extra deck just to kind of get more damage on board with the Paleozoics. No real rank 2s. I mean, we can see if there's any good rank 2s that are normal and rare. I highly doubt it. But this is kind of what I got for the normal and rare festival. So we'll see how it kicks off. This is going to be the skeleton build I'm going to go in with. We'll see how we do, and we go live and record some videos. So go ahead and hit that subscribe, like, and go ahead and follow me on Twitch. Well, the _wise. See you guys there. Peace.